Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Reggie Winston, and together we make barbers better. Thank you for checking out this video. This is part 2 of the series, Bald Fade with the Beard of the Gods. Here we're taking them to the shampoo bowl. I did not want to omit this process. I do like to take my customers to the shampoo bowl. I take them to the shampoo bowl after I pretty much get my fade like 90% in there, and I knock down the bulk. This helps remove all the excess hair and loose clippings and things of that nature, and allows me to lay the hair down so I can see. While at the shampoo bowl, I'm going to put the hot towel over his face. This is a little bit overkill considering we're doing the Beard of the Gods, but if we wasn't doing the Beard of the Gods service, which will be coming up in the next video, so make sure you hit that subscription and bell notification so you can check out the videos. But this right here is just kind of overkill because we'll be doing a deep cleansing of the beard. But if I wasn't, I would do this hot towel right here at the shampoo bowl. We're going to rinse it off. I checked the water, make sure the water was to my liking and to the customer liking. We're going to rinse the hair. And I'm going to use some products. I'm going to use S-Curl products throughout this entire haircut. As you will see, grabbing this S-Curl Charcoal Mint Shampoo. Really good shampoo, gentle to the skin, gentle. It's a real gentle shampoo. It's a 2-in-1. This is good for daily use. Doesn't dry out the scalp too much. As you see, it lathers pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and lather that in there. And I'm going to really use the fingertips to really clean the scalp and get the dirt and grime off of it. And like I said, man, this water and the shampoo is going to break the H bond in the hair. It's going to make the hair more elastic, meaning I can stretch it and I can manipulate it better. I like to also use this scalp scrubber, man. You can get these things from Beauty Supply. We sell them at our barbershop for $2. After using this a couple times, man, customers fall in love with it, and this is something they demand or request when they're getting a shampoo. As you notice, I'm using a circular motion all around his head, the top, sides, back, the corners, the crown, all these areas where it's possibly could be itching and, you know, have dirt and buildup. Test the water always, man, before you put on the customer. You always angle it down. So I'm rinsing it from the hairline down to the back of the bowl. Never let this thing stick up in the air. And we'll follow this up with the generic conditioner. With the S-Curl system, they do have a leave-in conditioner. I still like to use a regular conditioner before I put the leave-in conditioner in. Conditioner helps coat the hair and seals the hair back up and make it manageable and soft. If you like this content, man, please like below, man. I'm really just trying to expose you to something that's going to elevate you as a barber and make you better. And it's going to give your customers a better experience at the barbershop. All right, I'm back at the chair now. I'm going to put some of this Lusters. This is some Lusters, Spritz. Yeah, Spritz. It smells good, does a wonderful job. I'm also going to use this S-Curl Natural Wave Butter. It's got shea butter in there. This is a really good wave butter to put into the scalp. As you see, I'm using a wood stick instead of using my finger in there. I want to make sure that it stay clean as well. Sanitation is key. Emulsify it in your hand and spread it evenly throughout the hair. You don't want to just put big clocks on the top. You want to kind of pat it in there. Start from the crown and go to the edges. And it's like a rapid motion. You go all the way around the head. So yeah, this is part of that process, man, that's really going to help the customer enjoy the haircut and the service. So we're just going to continue to rub it in real well. So I'm going to grab this Lustrous S-Curl Game Changer brush. This is a really solid brush. It's an oval shaped brush, medium density on the brush bristles. It is a boar bristle. It's not a hard brush, not a soft brush. It's right there in the middle. So I can really move and manipulate the hair really well, and I can help lay this hair down. The more you brush it, the better it absorbs the product into the scalp and into the hair, and it's going to create more shine. And you get to see those waves pop. And while I'm brushing, I am blow drying the hair. I'm blow drying in the direction that I want the hair to fall. And once again, starting from the crown and brushing to the edges. Really just trying to stretch the hair and help them waves pop immediately, man. And as you notice, the hairline, I did taper that down. I explained that in the last video, but it's really going to help out. I didn't want to omit this, man. Before you get back to cutting someone, especially after they got clean hair, you got to clean your tools. You're going to brush off all the excess hair and gunk off the clippers and spray your clippers down with Cool Care or any other disinfectant that is recommended for clippers and tools. So I'm cleaning off all my guards and everything, man, with a nice brush here. And I went ahead and threw away my old comb, the comb I used previous before I went to the shampoo. I got a new comb, so I'm not putting dirt back into his scalp. I really want y'all to really pay attention to those things. All right, let's get back into the haircut, man. I see some spots, man. I grabbed the one guard, and I'm going to go through this haircut and really polish this thing, man, and really try to get any lines I see out of this fade. A fade is scattered lines, so we got to really make sure that we scatter these lines. Working around the head with the same guard, and I'm just going in. I'm putting more pressure on the right side of the blade. If I see areas where I need to put a full blade on, I will, but I'm putting more pressure to the right side. And I'm cutting against the grain. I'm just going through it. I'm going to take my time and really try to polish this fade in real well. And I tell people all the time, you got to imagine this fade is supposed to be a sugar cookie. If you see any dark spots, which will be like a chocolate chip, you got to go in with a surgical maneuver to really get that chocolate chip out without destroying the whole cookie. As I'm watching this video, man, look, I know some of y'all probably looking at it and judging my haircut. Hey, I can always do better, man. Never get into that zone where you feel like you got to keep cutting all the time, man. Sometimes you just got to make a haircut good enough for the customer to really appreciate it and want to come back and spend money with you. I'm just speeding up the video now so you can see me get through the process. I'm opening and closing my guards and really just trying to hone in and make sure that this blade and this fade are one, and I make sure this fade is blended well. Spin it around a little bit. I see some light areas, I see some dark areas, but hey, you'll see the end result of this fade. And right now I'm just smoothing it with the grain, just trying to make sure I'm making this thing blend well, y'all. Let me know in the comments below, man, what y'all think about this process. Have you used a process similar to this? This is fading down. This is going back after the shampoo. Let me know if you do the same thing, like cut the hair down, bulk down, get the fade in there, and then shampoo it. I would like to know those things. This is the half guard. I'm going a little bit below, man. It's a little bit more fine tuning. But yeah, let me know, y'all, what y'all think, man. And by the way, man, check me out on Instagram, Reggie_Winston. I got a podcast, the Better Barber Podcast. I'm on all platforms. We're going to start recording again soon, so we're looking for more guests. All right, we got the polishing in. I'm going to use this pencil because I want you to see where I'm putting the line. This pencil also gives that really crispy effect as well. But this is my first time cutting this gentleman's hair, and I want to agree on the hairline with him. So before I just go in with trimmers and start cutting, I'm going to use this pencil to establish where we're going to go with the trimmers. This is like that measure twice, cut once situation. I know you heard that in woodworking class. But yeah, we're really trying to be light with this pencil too, but make it so he can see it. Make it so you can see it. I want to make sure that our foundation is strong before I put any enhancements on it. I don't consider this pencil as an enhancement. I just consider this pencil as a guideline. But I want to make sure my edge up is solid before I put any enhancement on it. You know, I taper down the hairline. I really brushed it down on top and on the sides. I'm just going to go through and make sure that we put a solid foundation down before we put any enhancements on it. And I like to do this side over here, overhand, like I'm doing it, so I can keep contact with my pinky and my ring finger while drawing the line. This allows me to stay a little bit more stable and draw a better line. Spin it. I'm going to verify it in the mirror. And I always say verify it in the mirror because that's what they're going to look at as soon as they get in the car. They're going to look at the mirror to make sure their haircut looks good. So why not do it in the mirror so you can see exactly what they see? All right, so as you saw, I started in the middle of the forehead and went to the sides. I got the top line done. I got the chair legs, so the vertical lines done. Now I'm going to go ahead to the mustache. get his pencil right, because the pencil does get dull. But I'm going to start with the mustache, and I'm going to marry it from one side of the from the nose all the way up to the hairline. And you won't know what to do with this unless you have that consultation, you have that communication with the customer, and asking them, well, how do they want to see their beard and mustache. He definitely wanted his full as possible, but still nice, sharp, clean, give him that Philly style beard. Shout out to all the barbers out in Philly, man. That inspires so many people, man, when it comes to that Philly style of haircut. But yeah, we're just going to use this pencil, man. You see, I'm maintaining contact with my hand on his head just to make sure that I'm more stable. I'm one with his head. Trying to do it without touching them is extremely difficult, especially when you're trying to do something as precise as this. So I didn't marry it just yet. What I did is I took it all the way up to that beard, to the top of that side branch you see on this right side. I will go back and make sure I marry the C. I'll connect the beard to the vertical or the chair leg, and I will create the C. And I want my C's to match. Everything from the beard below the line will be cut. I'm actually going to cut on the chalk line. So for you people that never use chalk or have difficulties with using the pencil, you actually cut where the pencil is. Not above it, not below it, but actually on the line. The part of the pencil line that touches the hair is the most important. All right, let's marry this C. As you see, I'm using my hand. I got my hand on the side of his face, and I'm going to make this circling motion right here because it's a C. And I'm sketching it. I'm not just really drawing it in there, making it really strong and defined. I get my opportunity to sketch it. And let's make this mirrored on both sides. Contact with the pinky, you see. Trying to be stable as possible. I'm sketching back and forth. I see a little smudge right there. I didn't like that little area, so I didn't think it matched. What you didn't see me step back and look at it on off camera, but I'm looking and I'm trying to adjust the angle at which the C comes in. Things like this really matter when it comes to haircuts. Hey, trust me. Tell me down below in the comments. I ain't gonna say hit the like, but let me know in the comments if you see a lot of side angle pictures of customers when barbers post their work, because a lot of time the head on don't be the same. Start in the middle with the trimmers. These are the cordless Andis trimmers. I know they got the new ones coming out, the skeletons, but yeah, we're gonna tap the line. Going to pinch and pull. And as you see, it's still a line there from the pencil, but that's okay. We're going to get that taken away. But I'm going right up to the top of that chalk line or the pencil line, and I'm pinching it and I'm pulling down. And I started in the middle of the forehead because I want to create symmetry. It's easy to create symmetry when you establish the middle or the center part. Overhanded again. I think this gives me more leverage, or it gives me more stability when it comes to putting this chair leg in. Versus doing it underhand, I like to do it overhand. Let's hit that C. And I'm getting, like, the pencil really helps you because it gives you a guideline to go with. It takes the guessing out of edging someone up. All right. We're going to go down here to the beard and the mustache area, and we're going to marry these things. Wonderful. And as you see, I'm being light with the trimmers. I'm not trying to go in and remove all that excess pencil, man. I'm just trying to make sure I establish my line. We can remove the excess pencil with the razor after we do the trimmer. Cleaning up some of the stuff off his cheeks. And really getting up under that nose and cleaning all that stuff around the nose. Let's flip it over. Focusing it on the left side of that blade, not the full blade. Now it's the right side. Yep, it's looking good. As you can see, I got a lot of the excess stuff. Let's go ahead, since we're on this side, let's go ahead and get the back of this beard, man. Now, this is a preference thing, but most people like their beard to grow far back as possible. Eliminates the grow back, and it looks good. It just naturally looks fuller, thicker, wider, bigger, and that's what people want with their beard generally. I do have some customers who do like me to come in or closer to the lip a little bit more at the back of the beard. So yeah, we're gonna just continue to clean it up, just tapping and going. We can really make it sharp with the razor. This is just our, like a step 2 of our reference placement. Once again, I started at the middle of the forehead and I'm gonna work my way to the left. Try to create symmetry. It doesn't really matter which way you start working, left or right. If they have a real problem area, sometimes I like to go ahead and work on that area first, especially in those corners. But he got a pretty solid hairline. I'm going to continue to tap that line, and we're going to move from the top line to the vertical line. I'm working on that top corner first, middle of it, then down at the bottom of that line. Do not try to do the entire portion of that line. Do it in sections. Do that corner piece of that vertical line, do the middle of the vertical line, then do the bottom of the vertical line. Let's get into the C. Started at the corner, and I'm using just the side of my blade, that corner portion of my blade, the left side, like a pencil, and I'm going to draw around, and I'm going to sketch that thing around. Now I'm using the right side of that blade, back to the left side of the blade. These are the things that, I know some barbers don't really explain to you, but you got to definitely use corners of your blades a lot of the times when it comes to edging up. As you see, I'm using the left side of the blade, or which will be the bottom, I guess, whatever. You get it. You see it. And let's keep going down to the mustache. And we're just sketching and etching, and we'll come back and clean out the hairs that got to be taken away. What y'all think about this process right here of edging up? Do you use the corner of your blades, or you're more of a flat blade person? There's no wrong way to skin a cat. Well, it's multiple ways to skin a cat. How about that? It's definitely some wrong ways to do it. But as you see, man, I put my line in first, and I come back and I clean it up. I flip the trimmer over, got some of that hair off. Making contact with my left hand just to make sure that we're one, and we're both stable. Man, this is no razor, and that thing looks good already, y'all. And I know some people will let their customer up with all this ash line, they want to call it, or chalk line or pencil line. I'm not going to allow this to happen today. I did the same thing on the other side. I did the back of the beard after I did the top line. Let's clean that up. I'm going to spin them in the mirror. Go ahead and knock out the back of this beard and clean up the bottom of that over there. Keeping the beard big as possible. Being light and gentle with this, because this can be really a sensitive area, like the inner elbow. I've combed some of the hair back just to get any overhang. Using that corner again of that blade. Let's go back down and just kind of clean some of that up, y'all. It's looking really good, man. Like, we haven't did a beard of the guys process yet. That will be in the next video, like I said. So make sure you have that notification bell on so you can see when that video drops. It's a really dope process. It's a really dope treatment for people with beards. Men who love their beards really love the beard of the guys service. I put the headrest back. Let's clean up under there. I want to keep it low as possible. I just want to get off this new growth. I'm being really gentle. Even here, I'm being gentle. What my finger on my left hand is doing is stretching that skin down just to make it a little easier. It's just super soft out here, y'all. This is a sensitive area, especially when you got really sharp trimmers. Stretch it down again so you can really clean off that skin or clean off that hair off his neck. Hold that beard up with a comb so you don't have to deal with it or try to work around it. You know, you're getting it out your way so you can see better. I put the line in first, then I go back and clean up below the line. It's always a good idea when it comes to tackling beards or facial hair. Establish your parameters first and clean up around it. And as we clean up this beard, man, at the bottom, man, I'm going to go ahead and have that steamer start to cut on so we can do the process for the Bitter to Guys treatment. I just want to say thank you again for watching this video, man. I hope this video added value to you and made you a better barber. If you're a student or someone considering barbering or just doing it from home or you're in a barbershop, whatever you're doing, whatever stage you're in, I want to help you become better. And I want you to be a part of this community as well so we can make each other better and other barbers better. So, like I said, check me out on IG, Reggie_Winston. Please go follow me there. Please make sure you subscribe to this channel. And we can definitely be on top of the game. And right here, yo, I just want to follow it up, man, too, with the shaver. This is that Bronze Series 9. Yeah, I got a video about it where, you know, it's a lot of people mad with what I said about it. I don't think it's the best option for barbers to purchase. It's really expensive, and there's a lot more. There's a lot of other models out there that's way less, a fraction of the price, that give the same results. But I seen some stuff, man, I wanted to clean up, man. I usually like to go and get the ears and stuff, but I want to go ahead and get this lip right. As you see, I'm sculpting around it, using the corner of the blade, just tapping the top of the line or the top of the lip. You don't want to go too high up on this and mess up this nice beard by going too high on the lip. But you definitely got to get the hair off his lip and away from around his mouth. So when he eat, he don't have to deal with it. Clean up that nose. Get them nose hairs out of there. Yep. It's looking good. What y'all think so far, man? Solid haircut already, right? I appreciate y'all watching this video. And get at me if you got any questions about the process or what I done. Or if you have any suggestions on what I can do better, I'm down to hear that as well. Because I'm always trying to get better. And yeah, we are a team over here, man. We give each other the information we need to succeed. Peace out. See you on the next video. Hit that bell notification.